This is one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my life. I cannot believe how bad this was. I had to stop watching it and come back and try to finish it at other times because it just sucked. It just sucked. This movie is just fucking god awful, man. The only thing I can say positive about this movie is Anna de Armas, man. I mean, she really nailed Marilyn. I'll give her that. I mean, she really looks like Marilyn. It's crazy. Just this movie is all over the place. I I'm not sure if I can even describe to you how bad this is. It's like you know those Johnny Depp fragrance commercials where it's really weird and it looks weird and he's like on a rock and he's like, I don't like to stink or something, but when I do stink I use this or whatever. And it's like that. Well, this is like a 2.5 hour long fragrance commercial for a fragrance that doesn't exist. The other thing that's irritating is the movie. When you're watching it, I watched this on a big screen, and the movie is stuck in the middle. It's not the full screen. It's like they portions of it. It's like it's filmed on a phone, and it's fucking annoying. It's really fucking irritating that they did that. I don't know why they did that, or they were trying to be artistic, or this movie is just shit. So the movie consists mainly of Marilyn crying and wanting her daddy, and her dad won't see her. All the dad does is send her pictures and won't call her or anything. And her mom is like this insane lady that tries to kill her, and then she tries to have a threesome relationship with these two homos. And I don't know if any of this stuff is accurate or real. I honestly don't. I mean, these pictures and these things and stuff, yeah, they're probably accurate, but so anyways, they go through her whole life, and her all most of the time she's just crying and she's upset and she wants her daddy. She don't know who her daddy is. She can't find her daddy. And then she meets these two homos and they have a threesome, and she's living with these two homos for a while. And then she gets pregnant, and one of the homos gets upset because they're how did he put it? He said they were a triangle or something, and the baby breaks our triangle or something, and it's just really weird shit. Like I don't know how accurate a lot of this is. So after that, like they cut to her acting career, and she's trying to get jobs, and all these directors are bending her over and butt fucking her and doing all these things to her, and it's like her whole life is nothing but misery and suffering, and she's just this pissed off broad, and it's just total shit. But like I said, I'll say, I mean, she really, as you can see here, she really nailed Marilyn. Like she got the look down, the face, everything. I mean, it really does look like Marilyn. I mean, My God. So, she has an abortion, and they show that on there because the two homos got upset with her, and then she spends the next 20 minutes of the movie being upset that she had an abortion and all of this, and then she meets I think it's Joe DiMaggio, the what do you call it? Yeah, see, here's the two homos on the movie. So she meets Joe DiMaggio because the two homers and her, they split ways or whatever because of the baby. And Joe DiMaggio on here is just like this like wife beating asshole guy that's just beating the fuck out of her on here. Like, it's really, you get to see her rack. I'll give him that. She's got nice tits. Anna Diarmas has got really fucking good tits, man. I'll give her that. The movie though is just, so here's Joe DiMaggio. So they're married for like this period on the film, and he's constantly getting mad at her because of her roles, and you're too sexy, and you can't be doing this, and you're making me look bad, and all of this, da da da. And then the two homos try to blackmail Marilyn, and they're showing him pictures that they have of her, and she's how do I put this, doing unusual sex acts is the best way to put it. So he threatens the two homos and tells them like he knows mobsters and all this stuff, and he could have them killed and all this. And then I don't know what happened, but um I guess he paid them off. I wasn't sure what happened there, but anyways, he comes home and she's sitting on the bed buck naked, and you can see her tits and everything, and she's rehearsing some line in a movie. And he walks in and she's like, "Oh, hi, Daddy, how are you?" and all this. And he punches her square in the face, and she flies across the bed and lands on the ground. And he throws the pictures at her, and he's like, "How could you do this to me? How could you do this?" So then they're showing this, and this is the other thing. We keep going between black and white and color, and black and white and color, and then sometimes the screen goes to normal where you can see the full screen. Otherwise, you're stuck in the fucking middle, like it's being taken with a phone. And the rest of it is just her crying. It's just her crying, and she's upset, and they keep showing her trying to make movies, and she's running off the set and telling the directors, "Fuck you, I hate this movie, and how dare you," and all of this. And then they show her with JFK, and she sucks him off. So he's lying on a bed, and he's talking to, like, I don't know, Khrushchev or somebody, some sort of important foreign person. That's all you can make on the phone. And he's telling her, "Just ignore it. Just go ahead and suck me off," or whatever. So they show Marilyn, like, you can see her like she's sucking his dick or whatever. And then when she's done, he's like, "Oh, thanks, babe. That was such a good release," and all this. And she's like, "Oh, really? Do you want to hang out and do all this?" And he's like, "No, fuck off. I've got to save the world and do all that." And then, like, she just gets escorted out there. Like, she was just there to suck him off, and that was it. And then the rest of it is her crying again. She's always crying, and she's upset. Then she meets some other director guy, and then she has a kid with him, or tries to have a kid with him. and then she has a miscarriage with that baby too because she falls at the beach or something. And then we're towards the end of the movie, and she gets a box. Well, she gets a call from one of the homos because I think it was her dad that died, and he's like, he wants you to have this, and here you go. And this is the end where she's crying. She's like freaked out, and she opens the box, and it's the teddy bear, and like the picture of her, and then they just show her overdosing and lying on the bed, and you can see her tits and everything, and she's just lying on the bed flat out, looking at the ceiling, and that's the end of the movie. If Marilyn Monroe was still alive today, she would be fucking furious about this movie. This movie is just fucking garbage. But I gotta hand it to her though. She really pulled off Marilyn, man. Like she totally nailed the Marilyn. Like I'll give her that. That's the only positive thing about that is I mean she played the ultimate Marilyn, man. Everything else is garbage. Here's the homos. The script was garbage. The other actors, I don't know. Like I couldn't. Here's the thing: I couldn't watch this movie again. That's how bad it is. Like I had to stop it and go watch something else. And then when I didn't have something else to watch, I would come back to this to try to finish it. And it was just god awful. It's just like a 2 hour long fragrance commercial for a fragrance that doesn't exist. I feel so bad for her because I do like her, man. She is one of the hottest chicks ever, man. Like, I just don't. Avoid this at all costs. I don't know what else to tell you. It's fucking garbage. It's nothing but her crying and having miscarriages and having abortions and homos blackmailing her and Joe DiMaggio punching her, and there's just nothing positive or good in this movie. It's just avoid at all cost. That's all I can tell you. Avoid at all costs. It's just fucking garbage. Fuck Netflix and fuck this bullshit. Thanks for watching. Bye.